it's over. Do you need anything like I need you? freedom. Obsessions always jumping through. I'm so tangled, I'm so worthy. I'm just lost in my reflection. Pay attention, you never will. I will overanalyze and fall victim. Myself, I'm still tangled, I'm not worried, 'cause I am caught up in this perfection. Pay attention, yeah, you never will, 'cause you depend, so you always will. If you arrest yourself again, I'll help you clean up the mess. I wonder if you ever did. into these situations again, because I might be tempted. Get me into these situations again, because I might be tempted. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with everything. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with everything but me. But me, yeah, yeah. Yo, you, I love you. Yeah, yeah, I love you. Yeah, yeah, I love you. Yeah, yeah, I love you. Yeah. Let's go. Do Big Friday. Let's go. Come on. Oh, here we go. Hold on, it's gonna take me 1 sec to get it set up. Let's go. Pain's away. 6 hearts hope I'm okay. You're alright, goodbye then. If you dare. Someone new is pulling everywhere. Nothing is what I say, I feel far away. Nothing is what I think, I will drown in pink. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Let's go. All right. Dude, Big Friday. How we living on Big Friday? Ah, you like the hair? I like the hair too. This is pretty much the natural state of my hair from like 1998 on. I mean, I've lost more of it and it's gotten a little refined, but this is the exact hairstyle I've had for the most part since like 1998. Originally invented by a waitress named Kim, who was amazing, and she always loved, like, she had this obsession with guys who looked like Abe Lincoln. I shit you not. I used to call all her boyfriends Abes because she loved dating guys that looked like Abe Lincoln. It was pretty fucking wild. But you'll see it evolve when the roots start growing out and then it becomes two-tone. I'm not dyeing any colors. No, you can't do politics with dyed hair, guys. I mean, you could, but I think you would just look stupid, right? You would look like a cliche, in my opinion, right? It's pretty cliche. You know what I'm saying? It would totally ruin the vibe. I think color, like hair colors, are better for less important endeavors. I mean, there's already, I feel like there's already enough shit stacked up to shoot the messenger that we don't need to give them any extra ammunition. And believe me, I already give them plenty. Right? Dude, I don't need to be coloring my hair to fucking give them ammunition. Dude, you blue-haired commie, you know what's funny, though? What's funny is the number of people who still, like,
react to me on Twitter and are like, you have pink hair. And it's like, dude, where did they get that? I mean, I guess there's still gamer kids because I did have pink hair, 5 years ago. I did. Like, I had pink hair for a long time during my Fortnite days. It was beautiful for Fortnite. But I'll be honest. The upkeep is like really hard. The upkeep is really hard. It is. Dude, those of you who've had like pink or blue or green hair, to keep it fresh, you have to be doing it all the time. It's like so much upkeep. And I don't have time for that now. Dude, there's a lot of blue-haired MAGA. Yeah, dude, the blue-haired MAGA in Kentucky are the old fuckers, huh? Right? Oh, shit. Dude, I played a show in Bismarck, North Dakota, and it was the same way, dude. There were like, I went into a restaurant and like I was the youngest person in that restaurant, like 30 fucking years. And everybody in there had blue hair. Let's go. Dude, I've been keeping a shaved face, which I have not done in a long time. And I'm actually into it. I've had facial hair guys for like 14 years. Seriously, it's been 13, 14 years that I have been rocking the facial hair. And now I'm going shaved, and I really like the shaved. I'm really into it. So I encourage you guys, you ready? I encourage you guys to think about something during this. We're like halfway through the Trump years, coming up on halfway. I encourage you to find anything about yourself that you just feel like giving it a little nudge and like change it. Like if you drink tea, start having a little coffee. If you drink coffee, start having a little tea, right? Like mix up your exercise regimen or change some of your regular food groups. Do anything to sort of like disrupt your routine a little bit and get something new in there. I highly encourage it. I've been going through a period for about a month where I've been sort of grappling with like feeling like I'm in a rut, and I've been shaking myself up, and it's actually really it's been really cool. It's been really cool. And now I'm going through like multiple little shakeups with like the caffeine I ingest, and a little bit of it has to do with my diet. Obviously, you see the hairstyle. I'm going to start streaming at noon. I think I might start that on Monday, right? I think I might just start it this week and just dive right in and see what happens. There's a lot of shit that I'm fucking around with. I've been changing up thumbnail styles. I've been editing my videos differently. I don't know, dude. I had to like refine some passion. I was getting in a rut, man. I was. It's like, I don't know if you'll relate to this, but I feel like the Trump energy is just bombarding, right? It is just like relentless. Like you're standing in front of a fire hose that just won't turn off, you know? And so that's why I am trying to mix shit up to remain fresh, because I feel like it is such a constant stream of chaos that it's easy to get in a rut of like protecting yourself or getting worn down because you're in the same position defending yourself against all this negative energy. And so I think like adding something to your routine to give you a little bit of a different energy is going to be really healthy. I think I'm going to do it like every year. I think I waited a little too long, right? I waited a little too long. How long do you plan to stream at noon? What do you mean how long? Forever! Forever! Let's go. Dude, let's go. Oh, you mean the time? I'm probably going to go noon to 2. It's the day streams are going to be a little more focused. I'm going to grab a couple items that are happening and we're going to get into them. So probably like 2 hours, like noon to 2. It's going to be short. Dude, changing your pattern. It's a little bit. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Life sucks when you're working. Try to be positive. Good. Good, man. Good. Dude, it's fucking rocking. Get a minor breakdown. Oh, when you retired. Yeah, no, retirement is tough. Well, guys, I've spent the last, 10 months grieving, the empty nest. And I'll be honest, the empty nest has been really challenging for me, guys. Like, really challenging. And let me tell you why. So my son was a night person, okay? Jenny is a day person. I've always been a night person. So Jenny and I have been on opposite schedules for a while. And so when my son was here and living in the house, I would see him at like 3 a.m, okay? And every night while I was editing, he'd be up like, whatever, playing guitar or hanging out with his girlfriend. I'd give him and his girlfriend money to go get Taco Bell, and shit like that. But I would run into him at like 3 a.m, and we would have discussions about Palestine or leftism or Kamala Harris or whatever, like Gen Z issues were like rocking them at the moment. And so and my kid and I, he's like my friend, okay? He was like a good friend, not just a son. So what's wild is the nest has emptied, and not only am I missing a friend, okay, like, and a good one, and, the absence of the son, the empty nest, the adult grown over. But the other thing is every night I am like alone now. I am alone. I finish stream, I go out and cook food, and I am just alone because Jenny is long asleep. And that aloneness at night, every night, is like really fucks with my head. Like my loneliness level has kicked up like 75% because I used to just run into him and have, a 20-minute, 30-minute conversation like every night. Or I could go check in with him and talk about the Mariners and shit. And so, yeah, it's been fucking crazy. And, you may have remembered a couple days ago or whatever, I started stream late and I was like, we're having some shit. I was having a melter. I was having a meltdown because the empty nest shit is like was fucking me up this week. It kind of came to a head. But, it's part of life, man. You should get a dog. No, I don't want any pets, Jen, right? Because, like, you start getting dogs and shit, and then you have to, like, walk them every day. Nah, no, thank you. Or you can't go anywhere without having a dog sitter. Like, fuck that. No, dude, I will never get a dog. No way, dude. Too much responsibility. I'm like, I want to travel. You know what I mean? I'm going to do politics for a while, guys. And then I shit you not, I am going to start a travel YouTube, and I'm going to go see the world and make YouTube videos while doing it. That's the sort of the back nine plan, right? I'm going to start a travel YouTube next. I'm going to go see the world and fucking go dance the world, baby. Let's go. Dance the world. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm allergic, too, to animals. I have a leopard gecko. Dogs make you feel needed? Yeah, but so, Cindy, I'm not suffering with the feeling of needing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel needed plenty. You know what I'm saying? Feeling needed isn't my issue. My issue is just the loss of my friend and you know, a late night companionship when I used to talk politics, right? You know, dogs don't talk. I like to talk. You know, I don't want a fucking animal like needing my attention all the time, dude. That would fucking kill me. I don't want to be needed. I like engaging conversation that it challenges me. And that's another thing is my kid would like really challenge me. He did. He was, you know, he was a lot like me. But it's a process, right? It is a process. But, you know, so I've been going through it. You have 2 hounds? Dude, I don't, guys, I don't like dogs. I don't. I hate dogs. I like poodles and that's it. I like poodles and nothing else. You know, because they're sort of snarky and regal, and I like that they have like, they don't have hair. They have like actual fur. I love poodles, dude. Dude, poodles are badass. But all other dogs, I can't stand. And I've had a bunch of cats, but I don't want any more pets. Dude, pets take too much time, dude. Too much time. Let's go. I like my leopard gecko, though. The leopard gecko is 23 years old. And then Jenny occasionally she will, you know, like, what do you call it? Occasionally she will babysit newborn cats or whatever for the Humane Society. You know? But cats, nah. Let's go. No pets. Yeah, dude, the leopard gecko, he seriously is like 24, 23, 24. He's older than Bryce, dude. The leopard gecko is. He's still kicking it. Oh, shit, dude. He's amazing. His name is Mitten. Dude, he's badass. They live a long time. Like Mitten could live to be in his 30s. The leopard geckos, they're pretty long time walking. Can't talk to your dog about art and TV. All right. I saw somebody mention goal. I will set the dance party goal. We'll see what we get. All right. It is Friday night. Let's go. We're getting into the politics. All right. Dude, right. Boss, your friend Tabitha played your video on Desiree MAGA. Oh, yeah, LOL, you're Riri. All right, Riri, not Rai. Let's go, Riri. All right, let's go, Riri. I love it. Dude, I love Tabitha. She left a comment about my hair, too, the other day on one of the videos, right? You know, she did. She left a hair on one of the fucking videos. You think Patel is in treatment? Yeah, I was kind of getting that vibe, too, right? I was getting that vibe, too, that maybe he was in, you know, getting reined in, and because he's a fucking disaster, dude. He is. Thank you, Riri. That video, though, Desiree, she's a weird one, guys. She is a weird duck. All right, you ready? Let's get in here. Let me look and see what's on our agenda. All right. We have the Trump missing. All right. Oh, okay. GOP in disarray. Got it. And the Mitch scare. Yes. Okay. So I have a bunch of shit bookmarked. We're going to just roll through here. Dude, first off, Trump is missing. Okay. I think this is really important to notice that Trump has not been seen for a few days, guys, since he left Turkey. Okay. Trump has not been seen since he left Turkey. That was like, I think, Wednesday. All right. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah. So this again, right? Dude, Pacman mentioned this, and he is dead on that we have not seen Trump We have not seen Trump since Wednesday, okay? Since he left Turkey. That is a couple days. It's pretty unusual for him to be like zoinked that long. I mean, we know we've been going through this, right? We've been going through this every so often. He disappears for a couple of days. Then he reappears at like his golf club or whatever on the weekend, and the press is kept 50 feet away. Dude, Gentegrity, let's fucking go, boss. Let's go. So this is another one. They have canceled the schedule. They have no public events, right? There's not even anything listed for the weekend, okay? Which is a little bit unusual, right? I think they may be the embalming machine may be kicking in, right? Dude, they're ratcheting up the embalming machine. You know what I'm saying? They're cranking it. They're hand cranking the embalmer. Oh, fuck. But what's unusual, though, is this time he's been tweeting, okay? It hasn't been like a fully unplugged. He's been tweeting. And look at what he fucking did again. Now, look at this, guys. This praise be to Allah, okay? Did he just, listen to me, did he just fire up one of the prediction markets? Because he did it again, okay? Look at this. Look at that, dude. Will Trump, it literally just did it. Will Trump praise Allah again, right? By fucking, dude, why? Oh, Polymarket is making you log in or some shit. Dude, that's bullshit, right? Look at that. It was 12.5% yes. And then he does a fucking praise Allah. Again, guys, think about how much money if somebody bet like a huge amount of money on this. Dude, that is so shady. It was at 12%. Okay? That's a significant fucking payoff, right? Isn't that crazy? He throws it in there. I wonder, that was the first thing I thought when I saw it. 1,000 missiles are locked and loaded and aimed at the Islamic Republic of Iran, with thousands of more to immediately follow should the Iranian government act on its threat, pronounced in many corners of the globe to assassinate or attempt to assassinate the sitting president of the United States of America. In this case, me. Orders have already been given, and the U.S. military is ready, willing, and able for a 1-year period of time, subject to extension, to completely decimate and destroy all areas of Iran. Praise be to Allah, right? President Donald J. Trump. Yo, he's in the bunker. See, guys, listen to me. Listen to me. I don't buy this at all. Think about this, guys. No, he is not running scared. Run this through your realistic computer, okay? We saw him at the NATO thing in Turkey. He was a disaster. His brain was cooked. He was like, could barely make it up the stairs. He was loopy. He was saying insane shit. His jaw was grinding double time, right? Now, what they did is, I think they cooked up that Trump was threatening an assassination to take the heat off the renewed war. Then they bring him home and they can put him in treatment for a couple of days. They can tweet from his account. They're going to monetize the Allah, right? And then it's like cover for like, ooh, maybe he's hiding out to avoid this Iranian threat. The whole thing just feels like another act in the Trump cover-up play. It absolutely does. You know, that like, oh, right? He's like, dude, I'm just not buying any of this shit, okay? I am just not, I'm not buying any of this fucking crap. Netanyahu gave them, right? Israel gave him intel that Iran was going to try to assassinate him, right? Come on, dude, right? Come on now, guys. GG's. But again, guys, nobody can cancel the midterms, all right? It is not possible in America to cancel the midterms. You cannot do it. You would have to fire a missile into every election office and kill all the election workers. That's the only way you would stop elections in America. And at that point, you would have much bigger problems than worrying about an election. So yeah, I'm just not buying this. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's another thing, guys. A dovetail on this. And this is about the housing bill. Okay? At 9 p.m. tonight, the housing bill just became law. Okay? So Trump, if he was in the bunker or whatever, he said he was going to veto this thing. He refused to stop, right? He said he was going to veto it. And the clock ran out. At 9 p.m., the housing bill is now law, right? The housing bill is now law. There you go, right? So I have mixed feelings about this, guys. Okay, I do. I have mixed feelings about this, and here's why. The reason why I have mixed feelings about it is it does stop private equity from buying more homes, okay? And it is doing some shit to encourage like home building and shit like that. But the main problem I have with this law is it does not restrict private equity from buying apartments. So that is a problem, guys. What is going to happen is I believe that homes are going to, like, this is going to help the home market, but it's going to, I feel like it's negatively going to impact renters. And so people who don't have parents to get them like a down payment or get help, I think that they're going to find it's going to be a lot harder to ever save a down payment, you know? And so I don't love the housing bill. I don't hate it. It's a step, okay? It's a step, but you know, the fact that they can just buy up apartment buildings, that's what's going to happen. I think private equity is going to go nuts. And let's see, okay? Let's see if it happens, because my prediction is that private equity is going to start buying up massive amounts of apartment buildings, and they could start leaving apartments empty and just jack up the rent in entire neighborhoods or entire cities, right? But it is law. It is now law. He didn't sign it. I mean, he was giving this empty threat. Like, dude, right? Did you see, like, Scott Presler? This fucking idiot, dude? Remember the guy who couldn't get into the fucking building? Look at what he said here. He was like, President Trump will not sign the Road to Housing Act, despite Congress sending it to his desk. In a defiant act of protest, Trump tripled down in advocating for the Save America Act. Dude, they're like, while the housing bill will become law, Trump is keeping his promises. He's keeping his promises to, like, not sign it. He could have vetoed it, right? He could have vetoed it, but he didn't, because he's a wuss, dude. No, I think he's getting embalmed right now, guys. I think he can't. He couldn't veto it because, guys, he is in a morgue right now getting embalming fluid pumped into him while they're packing the inside of his nasal cavity with fucking Adderall, right? They're trying to resuscitate his dumb ass. Bro. Oh, dude, he is such a clown. But yeah, dude, so Trump is he has been active online. Yeah, no, he would have been screwed with a veto. See, he also, right? This has been going around. He told the New York Post, right? He told the New York Post today, again, there's no visible sign of Trump. I don't believe we have any recordings. I don't think he called in anywhere again because, again, guys, I'm telling you right now, he's receiving some type of medical treatment. I guarantee you he is. He looked like shit in Turkey, dude. He was a disaster. I have never seen him that, like, I mean, I've seen him like stroked out where he's like, right? But I have never seen him like brain fried, teeth gritting, and just his body, like his body language was like, you know what I mean? He looked like you remember the flu vaccine girl who was like running all weird? He looked like that. He was like, I was right about everything. I was right. It's rigged. The election is rigged. The Islamic Republic of Japan just fired a roadside bomb into my rigged ballroom. Natalie, come change my diaper. Oh, Natalie, come here, baby. Oh, the Islamic Republic of Diarrhea just fired a missile in my pants. Dude, he was fucking off his rocker, bro. But again, look at what he says. He told the New York Post, I've been on their list for a long time. That's what we're dealing with. The only thing is I've left instructions. If anything happens, to just literally bomb them at levels that they've never seen before. Oh, shit, bro. Dude, yo, Iran, what's up? This is Political Punk here. So, yeah, I see Trumpy, he's been huffing the high-octane shit on his way back from Turkey, right? He's pretty fucked up. Yeah, no. They're definitely, like, pumping him full of embalming fluid right now. But I may have noticed that, like, you know, Netanyahu's trying to say, you know, you guys were threatening his life and yada, yada, yada. Of course, he wants to cover up for all the new attacks. And he needs to buy a few days of, like, you know, drama for the news headlines since he can't be stirring the shit since they're embalming him down in the bunker. But I thought now that he's kind of like, you know, started this whole fiasco, how you guys feel about maybe doing us a solid? You into that? Could we talk you into it? I mean, I know, like, whatever, bomb like never before, whatever, but I don't know, we could probably work something out. Yeah, all right, think about it. All right, think about it. All right, thank you. All right, fuck you, bye-bye. I mean, you know, doesn't hurt to ask. That's what my dad always taught me. He taught me it doesn't hurt to ask, guys. Do not underestimate the Islamic Republic of Japan. Okay? They have that new fucking, you know, Epstein missile, that new 𝗙ecie𝗍𝗋𝗄 ICBM that I believe they're like $83 million a pop, but they are high powered, right? The 𝗙cie𝗍𝗋𝗄 Epstein Tomahawk, the Epstein BM. Oh, shit, dude. You want off the carnival horse? I know, dude. I know. We all do. All right. Let's check in, guys. We got 12 minutes left on the dance party. We're going to take a quick dance party break. Let's go. We need 29 and 12, boss. Let's get what we can for round one of the dance. And we're going to fucking get into our next segment. Dude, Trump. What a clown, bro. So he is, right? Oh, this is good. All right. This one is good. We gotta fucking watch this. All right, you gotta see this video. This video is absolute hilarity. We're gonna try and hit this dance party goal. Let's go. Weekend at Mitch's. We are gonna look at Mitch. We are gonna look at Mitch. We have to look at TPUSA too. Today was the last day of the preliminary hearing, and there have been some fireworks today, guys, because the propaganda campaign came out today. Dude, Fracto, let's go Pine Box now. Yes, Fracto, let's get it. Let's get it. Dude, there were fireworks today. Thank you, boss. There were fireworks. 28 guys. 28 left, boss. 28 in 11. We got this. There were some fireworks. Oh my God, dude. They had Benny Johnson out. They had Jack Posobiec out. There's like a strategy happening, guys. Okay? I fully see now what's going on with the Candace TPUSA. They are actually engaged in like a propaganda war. And it's really interesting because it's like MAGA fueled itself on QAnon and 4chan and all that conspiracy shit. And now they are like eating themselves up with their own conspiracies. I mean, essentially what happened was today was the last day of the hearing and there were no cameras allowed. So apparently they played some AI enhanced video that is never going to be in the trial or get released to the public because it's not real. And then they had a bunch of people say, oh, they played this video that showed the Tyler shooting. And there's other people that were in there and were like, no, they did not. They don't have a close-up video, but they're actually lying. And they're doing it because there's no way to prove that they weren't lying except for the word of the other people in the hearing. So now they're creating this campaign because the hearing doesn't resume until September. So now they're like freaking out and they're trying to create this narrative of, aha, we have the smoking gun. And dude, Candace is not going to let this shit go, dude. Dude. Not a chance. She is going to be up their ass like for eternity. And so what's great about this though, guys, is their own conspiracy theory tendencies are going to it's going to kill their own movement. They are self-destructing. Like they encouraged people to believe conspiracies for like 15 years. And now they can't turn it off. Now that the conspiracy is about them, they cannot turn it off, dude. It's so beautiful. It's like the Frankenstein's monster is coming back to haunt him. All right, guys, 28 in 8. Let's go. 28 in 8, guys. Let's get it. If we're dancing, we're going to have to hit it up early. Dude, let's go. Gen W coming in hot. Let's go. Kicking it off. Let's go. 27. 27 and 8, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. Dude, I am here for it. I am here for the destruction of MAGA. And I am here for really like toxic things to happen to TPUSA. Okay? Is Candace wrong? I don't know. I don't know. Like if there is a conspiracy, there probably isn't. You know what I'm saying? if you look at the probability of things, there probably isn't a conspiracy. Something's up with the bullet, with the neck. That is mystifying. So, but I still think in most instances, these things aren't conspiracies. You know, they have the saying, truth is stranger than fiction. And it's very accurate. Okay. The truth is usually far more unrealistic or far less believable than the made up stuff. Dude, KD, you love my energy. Let's go. Let's go. I'm humming. My energy is like coming back, guys. I had a rough week, dude. I did. I've actually had a rough probably 2 weeks or 10 days. Like I said, the July algorithm on YouTube just was not good and left me scrambling, dude. Like the bottom fell out of my channel on July 1st when the algorithm changed. But now, like, we're getting it back together. And then when that happens, you get like kind of sad because you're working as hard as you ever were, but like everything feels like it's going backwards. And then the empty nest shit hit me, and you know, but I'm back now. Now I'm feeling the vibes. Sometimes you just got to go through it. All right, guys. Dude, we got 26 and 6. Let's go. We got some people QBing. We got Jen W. We got KD. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, shit. You don't trust Kash Patel's FBI? No. I mean, it's good not to. He's a drunk. Okay? Everybody is fucking hammered. But I will say this. Pete Hegseth, somebody was talking about like the Situation Room or whatever. There's no one in the Situation Room, guys. Okay? Because fucking Hegseth, like, look at this, dude. Hegseth is at a fucking an event. Whoa. How we doing? Dude, he's at a TPUSA Red Nicky event. The chapter leadership. But dude, look at this. Dude, it's like, guys, this is like 150 people, okay? You see how there's only like 4 rows? There's nobody in this. This is like 200 people, or 200 white guys that are getting drunk and probably humping each other. You know what I'm saying? But dude, so there's nobody in the Situation Room. They don't have Trump in a bunker. There's nothing going on with Iran. Pete Hegseth is getting drunk, looking for somebody to grape, right? While a bunch of other people are making shit up about Charlie Kirk's last day of the preliminary hearing, and Trump is getting embalmed. Okay? He is. Trump is getting embalmed. Look at this, though. This is the TPUSA people, dude. Look at them. They're a bunch of scrawny white gamer kids, guys. Look at that, dude. Dude, so pathetic. Dude, Ant Mash, let's go. That crowd's still enough to crash Grinder. Yeah, with their usage, Ant Smasher. It's true. All right, guys, 3 minutes. Let's go. So fucking sad, sinful it is. Let's go, guys. We're down to 3 minutes. We need 24 and 3. All right, we're going to have to fucking dig deep, baby. Let's go. Dude, you think when they're screaming at Pete Hegseth, USA, USA, NDA, NDA, USA, NDA. Dude, let's go. Remember, Scott Jennings is going to have Hassan sued for calling Pete Hegseth a grapist. Pete Hegseth, you are a grapist. USA. All right. And I would love to get sued so we can take a look at your NDAs there, buddy. All right. Come on. Let's go. All right, guys, 3 minutes, 24 and 3, baby. Let's go. Come on. NDA. Dude, the NDA chats are good ones. Another shithole? Absolutely. Dude, they are shitholes. Dude, Damon Dog, let's go dance. Let's go, brother. All right, guys. 23 and 2. Let's see how many we can get before we reset this motherfucker. Come on, baby. Giddy up. Discovery is a thing. It is. It is indeed a thing, dude. But that was TPUSA's big fucking thing. Now, the other thing that's crazy about this, okay, is that Hegseth, look at this shit, guys. There were military helicopters doing a flyby over a beach. Look at them. Look at how fucking low those things are. And they got suspended, and then Pete Hegseth removed their suspension. But, like, guys, look at this shit. Look at that. Like, how long before one of these things crashes on a beach and just takes out, like, 50 people? Like, you know it's coming. You just know. That is so dangerous, guys. That is so dangerous. I mean, this is dangerous when they're doing it, like, out in the brush with soldiers who are trained. It's still dangerous. But they got suspended for doing this on the 4th of July when this beach is packed. And then they lifted the suspension. Hegseth did. Because, again, these guys, they're reckless, they're careless, they're not smart, okay? They're grapists. All right, guys, 22. We're in the last sign here, 22 in fucking 30 seconds, guys. Let's go. Next to impossible. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can get 3 in the 30 seconds. So we, or 2. So then we can at least reset it with 20. Make it an even number. Oh, shit. Ready? 2 away, baby. Do I hear 2? Just a bit lower. Those people are so stupid. Dude, I would not want a helicopter flying like that over the beach like that. Are you kidding me? And we reset. All right. Let's go. Didn't get it. All right, here we go. All right, so we'll set it for 20, and we'll fucking get those 2 after, above and beyond. There we go. I'm gonna set it for 15. Fucking go. There we go. All right. All right, dude. All right, you ready? So watch this, guys. Now, this video is really about Trump's dementia, okay? Because we see Trump talk, and we are used to seeing him talk. We have gotten used to. He does it so much. And he's such the focus of our media that we have grown used to just seeing him amble and wander around in his dementia as he weaves all over the place. But so what this woman, the 𝗏𝗏 did, is she's reading his statements verbatim so you can see, like, what it would look like for a normal person to fucking speak the way Trump does. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 It is. That one didn't register, but we need 2 over. So we'll see if it starts on the next one. All right. Now we need 1 over the 20. But watch this, guys. This is crazy.
About them. Oh, Obama actually gave them vast amounts of money. You'd like this. He gave them a plane load of money. $1.7 billion in green cash. They loaded up a Boeing 757. Remember the old 750? It was a beautiful plane, loaded up with cash. They took all the seats out, and they took all of the cash from Virginia, Maryland, and DC banks. They had no money. They took every ounce of cash, put it in, flew it to Iran, and gave them the money. I wonder what these guys thought of when the door opened and the cash fell out of this big plane. Beautiful plane. And, then on top of that, they gave them billions and billions of dollars. And, by the way, they gave it to the wrong country, frankly. You want to know the truth. And it began. And that was pretty much the Obama deal. That was one of the worst tragedies that happened. That's what happened in the Middle East. That deal set back that whole situation. They went with, frankly, they picked the wrong country. 𝗙𝗍𝗍𝗄𝗏. What a terrible deal. I call it the Obama nuclear waste deal, because what he did with that deal is he caused tremendous hardship in the Middle East. It was a terrible, terrible thing to do. And we've been just the opposite. Our deal is a wall to a nuclear weapon. His deal was a road to a nuclear weapon. They'll never build a nuclear weapon under our deal, but I don't know if we're gonna have a deal. We may just do it without a deal. Because you know what? It's easier. Because these people, they lie and they cheat, and you have an agreement, and they'll go outside. For instance, they agreed, we will never have a nuclear weapon. They agreed. Then they go outside. They have a news conference where they leak that we never discussed the subject. Now, who would believe we never discussed the subject? Because for me, that's 99.9% of what we're doing. It's denuclearization of Iran, okay? So, when you ask, our guys can continue. You know, Steve is great, and Jared, all the guys. They know him very well. Yeah, actually, they're working on your stuff, too. No, I wonder which. I picked 2 beauties. You know what? We settled 8 wars. I got a couple of beauties right here. But Steve's great, and Jared's great. You know, they're the right guys. We'll see what happens. But I will say this. Iran, they misbehaved for 47 years. They've killed our soldiers. They've killed our people. And they've killed a lot of people all over the Middle East and elsewhere. And the roadside bomb was their preferred, the preferred weapon was by Soleimani. The roadside bomb, where it would explode under a truck. We actually built trucks with floors, steel, this thick. And then all they did was make bigger bombs. And we have young guys around, not walking around because they have no legs, but their legs were blown off, their arms were blown off, their face was blown off, and they lived because with modern medicine, you can do anything. But they're living like in hell. Their whole life changed because of Iran. And that was 96% of the people that used that. They were made in Iran. And so we have a score to settle too.
Dude! What? Oh my God. Like, when you hear it, isn't it insane how batshit this is? Now, the last time I remember one of these guys, we did one of these, okay, during the election, and it was at that event where the woman asked Trump about childcare. And remember, Trump went into like a 2-minute and 30-second ramble. And in the end, he just said, childcare is childcare. And he was like all over the map. There was not one complete sentence. Everything was a run-on to a run-on to a run-on. And then the New York Times actually sane-washed it and said Trump, gave an engaging vision of how he saw the future of childcare in America or whatever. And it was like, yo, dude, no, he didn't. Trump babbled and strung together run-on sentences that made no sense for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And then he arrived at the philosophical viewpoint of childcare is childcare. Yo, it was like crazy. Her name is the 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏, all right, on TikTok. But I highly encourage this, guys. I highly encourage this. Take a Trump segment, right? And just read it. Read it into the mirror, dude. When you try reading it, it's like really baffling. Not his tweets, just his speeches when he's talking live, when he's in front of the microphone. It is insane, guys. Like he is completely falling apart. Just completely falling apart, man. Oh my God. Dude, I love her. She's so good. She is so good, guys. All right, hold on one sec. All right, looking good. Gotta check something real quick here. Okay. Give me one sec here. All right. Dude. Craziness. Craziness, craziness, craziness. All right. Let me look in here. We got to see what we got coming up next. Oh, yeah. Dude, I do want to look at this clip here. I think this clip is valid because, guys, obviously in the midterms, they are scrambling. Okay? They are scrambling, guys, because I know they redistricted Texas and Florida and, some various states, several states in the South, Louisiana, right? They're redistricting, they're doing all their shit, but it's not really helping, okay? It is not helping their odds at all. They did get helped by Virginia fucking up really bad with their own redistricting, but it is not helping their odds, okay? It's not. And so they're scrambling. Now, Trump is doing like a full-fledged attack on voting, okay? They are suing various election offices. They are like planning on sending out election monitors. Now, it's ironic because some of their own activity in lawmaking is going to restrict the power of their election monitors. So again, they're being eaten up by their own shit, which is nice to see. But they are trying to key in on the scary socialism, the scary communism. Okay, this is what they're keying in on. Yeah, the post offices don't mail your shit, guys. Okay, I mailed something to my son 3 weeks ago and he never got it. Okay, never got it. So don't mail your ballot. Whatever you do, make sure you drop that ballot off at your election office. Do not mail that shit, okay? But they're trying to key in, okay? They are trying to key in on socialism. They're trying to make that the big scary word this time around, socialism. Socialism, but I think it's really funny listening to them talk about it. I think it's especially funny seeing a woman who has 3-inch eyelashes talking about socialism, right? Dude, she's got the craziest. I mean, I love the porn star eyelashes. Don't get me wrong. I love them. But seeing her talk about socialism with these eyelashes and that MAGA face is dude, it's a thing of beauty.
Or pulls that way. There is something to that. We need to explain to people what socialism is. We have a great investigative unit on Saturday in America. We've done a deep dive into these DSA folks. They want to build a coalition of religious people with socialist values to defeat Christian nationalism. What is Christian nationalism? Okay. They want to defeat the moral fabric of this country, rip up Article 1, no Senate, rip up Article 3, no Supreme Court. When you end judicial review, you end the Supreme Court. They want non-citizen voting, no electoral college. They want to change the fabric of this country, rip up the constitutional foundation of America. That is what socialism is. And we need to educate people, to Lisa's point.
32-hour work.
Dude, you wow. You go on one show and socialism is like owning the means of production, and there's going to be squalor, and you're living in a breadline. Now they've really upped the ante. Socialism is ripping up the Constitution, burning down the constitutional fabric of America.
Week too. And new Green Deal. We should add that.
Although I'm okay with the 32-hour work.
Yeah, stop it. And the only other aspect.
Dude, no, this is great. Look at the end part here. All right.
Socialism is, and we need to educate people, to 𝗙ice's point.
32-hour work week too. And new Green Deal. We should add that.
Although I'm okay with the 32-hour work.
Yeah, stop it. And the only other asterisk.
That's the socialism you like.
The only other asterisk.
Or pulls that way.
Dude, the 32-hour work week. Like, bro, who doesn't want the 32-hour work week? Right? Like, give me a break, dude. That's the best shit, boss. Who doesn't want the 32-hour work week? Come on, man. Work 32, get paid for 40. Guys, we got 3 minutes. Let's go. We need 20 and 3. Let's giddy up. Let's go, baby. Dude, it doesn't it? It really does hurt their soul to help people. That is crazy. They can't stand helping people. They cannot stand people having a good life. It's like a person being able to enjoy their life and not have to work 100 hours a week is like, it's so demonic to them. Dude, Ethan, let's go. Let's go, baby. 19 away, guys. 19 and 2. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get fired up. We got this. Dude, they're so like, those Fox people are so like blatantly, you know, talking down their nose. I don't understand how the people who watch them, okay? I don't understand how the people who watch them fucking like put up with their shit, right? I mean, there's a lot of like regular working class people who watch them, and don't they get offended by how they just snark down their nose at everybody? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't get it. I mean, I guess maybe the people who watch them think that they're above the people that they're all shitting on. I don't get it. But there's a significant like working class population that watches Fox News, and all they do is shit on working class people. But I think they think they're like a level above. I think they think they're special in some way. I do. All right. I think they think they're fucking special. Here, I'm just going to reset this. We're going to fucking remove that. We're going to reset. And we did get 2 of the 22, so now we can just do another 20. Let's go, baby. We're gonna give it 2 more runs. All right, we should have time for 2 more, maybe 3. All right, all right. Dude, I do not understand the Fox viewer. They have to think they're like separate from that group, right? Like they must think they're a cut above or something. You know? Because they're like so, or maybe they just think everything that they're talking about only applies to democratic people. I really don't know. I don't know how they rationalize it. It's crazy to me, boss. All right. It is fucking crazy to me, guys. It is pretty batshit. All right, here we go. Epstein class motherfuckers. Thought that was a good clip. All right, we are going to, I think I'll just start working my way through the bookmarks. Oh, yeah. All right, so this is wild. Let's look at some of the, let's go on to Mitch for a second here, okay? Because we do have 2 pieces of Mitch McConnell information. All right. Again, guys, the Mitch McConnell situation is heating up because they're like, we have Scott Jennings who said he talked to him. And we all saw the squirming when the Aaron from CNN asked him, like, hey, can we get him to call the show? And remember, Scott Jennings launched into his little, like, oh, you know, Mitch took care of me when I was a kid. He, like, babysat me. And so having somebody love me, you know, seeing him go through this has been real hard, right? He dodged that question. But, guys, if we find out that Mitch has been dead for a while, that shit is going to ruin Scott Jennings' career, guys. I mean, we know he lied, but if he gets caught making up a phone call, I mean, he does a lot of lies, but if he gets caught actually, like, making up a phone call in order to cover for a dead senator in order to manipulate the special election, like, that would be the end of his career. The CNN would boot him and no other news org would touch him. He would end up on OAN or some shit. He would. That would be the end of the end, which he deserves. But let's watch this footage, because some new footage has come to earth here. Some new footage, man. Some new footage has become available, dude. We got new footage, as the dude would say. Some new footage has come to light, man. And this shit is wild, guys. You ready? This one right here. Let's look at this from Open Intel. Okay, here's what it says. It says new footage confirms Senator Mitch McConnell was loaded onto a stretcher and into an ambulance for his initial hospital transport. EMS audio references an unknown person unconscious from cardiac arrest with CPR in progress. Dude, KD, let's go. Did you see that Tabitha did a shout out to you on your coverage of Mitchell McConnell reporter with fake vaccination reactions? Let's go. I heard about it. I did not see it, but I did hear about that. We love Tabitha. I did see she also commented on my hair. But this is crazy, guys. Look at this shit. Oh, my God. Look at that, dude. Where's Mitch McConnell? Oh, dude, even Benny's trying to get in on it. Dude, we have... where's Benny Johnson? Oh, wait. He's at the gay club. Okay. Dude, we're going to need one of the gay club to find Benny Johnson. All right, you ready? So here it is. Let's watch this footage. There he is.
Not riding with him.
See, here's one problem I have with this, though, guys, is that cut. Like, why is there a cut? Why did they bring the camera down? You know what I'm saying? This is one of the things that I take issue with, is why are they not leaving the camera right here to see that gurney go in the back of the ambulance? Okay? The camera goes down, and then it, like, lifts up and it shows the ambulance with somebody in there, which is like, at that point, I'm wondering, is this the fucking, right? Like, why'd they pull it down? What was this Mitch? What are they hiding there? Yeah. Is that even Mitch? I mean, that's the thing that's crazy. I mean, the door's not open. I don't know if we see the fucking door, right? The door to his house is right there. It's the red one right there. So now, I mean, what are the odds, though? This is where he lives. Yeah, this is where he lives. And that is, it's that red house. Okay? His house in D.C., that's the house, guys. Okay? It's that red house. That's it. That's the spot. Dude, Trader lives here. Let's go. That's the spot. So that is totally his house. But it is a little fucking weird to me that the camera cuts out right there. Okay? That is because they zoom in. I mean, this person looks like they're under a fucking. I mean, guys, I think it's Mitch. Okay? I think it's Mitch because, I mean, there's a fucking cop here, dude. Look at this guy, dude. There's like a cop. There's like a Secret Service agent or some shit back there. Dude, no. Oh, no, that's just a dude on the street, right? But this guy is bundled in all sorts of fucking gear here, dude. Dude. But when you see it, I mean, he definitely looks like he is under a sheet, right? I don't see a head, okay? There's no CPR, right? There's no CPR. There's the double strap on him, and there's no face. It is just, this is like something on a gurney. I don't like that cut, though.
Not riding with him.
And I mean, look at the feet, dude. Those, the
Not riding with him.
The feet are like, there's no movement. Okay, now, guys, this is obtained by CNN. So this is, we're not dealing with the fucking New York Post. So this is actual footage. But there's two problems I have with this clip, guys. Two problems I have with this clip. And here's the main problem I have with this clip is I think he's dead already. And that's why I think that camera came down. Okay? That they pulled the camera down so we don't see him. I think if we saw him get pushed in the fucking stretcher, he would be fully covered. Like the Shroud of Turin. Okay? He would. He would be in, you know what I'm saying? He would be in a full shroud, like Jesus when they were taking him to the tomb. And I think that's why the camera pulled down, because again, guys, look at the reports we saw, okay? Look at the report, what it said about Mitch McConnell's cardiac arrest. Just watch the report here, okay? All right. Oh, this is the same footage. Okay, that's the same footage. But look at this. Okay? Let's see what we got.
Got it, great communications. East Army Supervisor, CPR in progress.
Okay.
EMS to respond for cardiac arrest. 217 C3 noticias in Charlie. EMS to respond for cardiac arrest. 217 C3 noticias in Charlie. Cruise of 2nd Street in Charlie 11, 843.
Medic 3, got EMS 2 coming.
Got it, great communications.
Okay, so they have some calls here, guys, about a cardiac arrest, and the medics were reporting with the cardiac arrest, right? Now, you guys, that's like a code blue at a hospital, okay? My mom worked at a hospital, and they would call a code blue, somebody's having a heart attack, and then everybody rushes with the crash cart, and they all surround. If they have to intubate or whatever they do, they're trying to bring this person back. That means the guy is like having a heart attack, he's dying, they're trying to resuscitate. But when we look at this video, guys, they're not like doing CPR anymore. Okay? The CPR is ended. They don't have any paddles there. Okay? They're not rushing. They're going slow as shit. Okay? It would appear the head is completely covered. And then at the very end, when this guy gets in the thing and you see the feet, watch him when he touches the feet. There's like no motion.
Not riding it.
Right? There's like, dude, they're not rushing. They're not like getting him in there and racing him to the hospital. I can't imagine. I cannot imagine that he would be treated that slowly if this guy had just coded. Right? PP always doing a great job in being real. Let's go, baby. PP is real. Dude, the PP is real, boss. All too real. That's the thing about this, guys, is there's no rush with this dude. And when somebody has coded, or if they were coding, they would be like post haste trying to get him to the hospital. All right? Think about this, guys. You ready? If he had had a heart attack, okay, if he had had a heart attack and they had come out with him, if he had a heart attack, he had just finished it, I feel like they would have him hooked up to a monitor right now, okay? If he had a heart attack, they did CPR, they resuscitated him. Why is there not a guy next to him with a heart monitor attached to him? Why is there not like an IV bag? You know what I mean? Him just going through being coded, and then they're pulling him out. They would be rushing him out of there, monitoring his heart. He'd probably have an IV bag, and they would be like, let's get this guy to the hospital as fast as fucking possible. We literally just resuscitated him. So I think he's already dead, bro. I think he's already dead, because the presumption here is that they resuscitated him, right? And they're taking him to the hospital. I think he's dead, man. Dude, I think he is long gone, boss. Dude,
Not riding it.
dude, nobody was moving fast. Yeah, dude, nobody is moving. Bro, you know, I will say this. You ready? If he's not dead, I don't ever fucking take me to DC, bro. I do not ever want to have a medical emergency in DC. All right, you ready though, guys? You ready for the next thing that's weird? Is now TMZ is reporting that they were redoing the floors at Mitch's house. His DC home is getting new flooring while Mitch has mysteriously disappeared. Dude. Right? That's weird. It looks like they have carpet samples and they're doing some flooring. And that's another thing that makes me think he coded and he fucking shit all over the carpet or whatever. I mean, when you code, guys, it's bad. If he fell, if he cracked his head open on the fall, whatever, he has a heart attack, he shits himself. I mean, he could have ruined some pretty expensive carpet or whatever. It's a little unusual. All right. You know, crazy shit, boss. All right. So Charlie Cotton went to the senator's home and he saw him coming out with the carpeting samples. Yeah, no, oh, I thought this was actually like flooring like vinyl, but it's all carpet. So they've got carpet samples, bro. And supposedly he's been in the hospital since June 14th. The report was an unconscious person, okay? And again, even they say no sense of urgency. So this guy is reported unconscious, cardiac arrest. They call a second EMS unit for him, and then we see him extricated from the building. There's a police officer watching over him, and there's no sense of urgency. His face appears to be covered. They get him in the ambulance, and they're just not in a rush at all. There's no heart monitor or IV tethered to this guy when he comes out of the building. Dude, homie is dead. I guarantee you homie is dead. And now what we have to look at is we do have to wonder when is Mitch McConnell or when is Scott Jennings and John Thune and them going to be caught lying about him? Right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When is he going to be caught? When are they going to be caught lying? That, I think, is going to be big, guys. That's going to be big. It is going to, that could be a huge scandal, okay? A huge fucking scandal, guys. Huge. I mean, if Thune and the GOP whip both lied about this and Scott Jennings lied about this in order to cover up to fuck up a special election, like, guys, I really think 𝗫𝗏𝗡𝗅 needs to move ahead with the special election and wait for a proof of life. Like, he's got to make a move, dude. Dude, he needs to make a move. Like, 𝗫𝗏𝗡𝗅 should go to the hospital. Like, why can't the governor go to the hospital? I need proof of life. I need to talk to this man. We have a special election. Like, what are they doing, man? Seriously, why is 𝗫𝗏𝗡𝗅 not going to this hospital? Okay, let's see if we can get a look. I like 𝗫𝗏𝗡𝗅 too.
By the way, as a political matter, remember, he's retiring. His final term in the Senate will end here at the end of this year. So he's not on the ballot for re-election. He's going to be replaced by another senator in November. So we're coming down to the end of his storied service here. But I think even though that's true, he still has a few weeks to go. And I know from talking to him the other day, there's a bunch of issues he's still interested in and some votes that he wants to cast. I think sort of packaging all this up and telling people what happened and what the status is would be a great idea by Monday. And
dude, he still has a few weeks to go. Like, he's talking about, he sort of slipped up there and he was talking about the special election because his term doesn't end until fucking January 6th, right? Or January 20th, 10th, right? No, 7th, something like that. First week of January is when they swap in. But he still has a few weeks to go before what? Before the you know, to ride out the special election? Dude, Bashir needs to be visiting this fucking hospital, bro. Because they're trying to ride that out. Okay, that's just it. If they go past August 3rd, okay, if they go past August 3rd and then he's dead, then there's no special election. Okay, so they're like weekend at fucking, you know what I'm saying? They're weekend at fucking weekend at Mitching his ass. This is an interesting angle. right? Are they trying to lower the amount of senators in there? Is that what they're doing? I still think he should find out, boss. Right? I think 𝗙𝗍𝗏 should be getting in there. That shit is outrageous. All right, let's check in, guys. We got 9 minutes. We're done with the Mitch McConnell portion of the journey. I mean, I guess there's two ways, right? One way is if they leave him dead, then they don't have a special election. They appoint someone, but then there's one less guy in the Senate, which means maybe they can't even, they can't even, you know, get judicial appointments because they don't even have 51 for the judicial appointments. Is he dead? I'm pretty sure he's dead, guys. Right? By law, 𝗙𝗍𝗏 appoints a new senator. Is that what it is? That he appoints it? I thought it was the party that does it, right? What is Kentucky law about appointing, about filling? Let's see what we got, what the AI comes up with. So yeah, this is the problem. The governor is stripped of the power to appoint a replacement under Kentucky law. So, right? So he can't appoint a replacement. So they did a bill in April, right? Oh my God, they did a bill in April of 2024. So if he becomes vacant, the seat will stay vacant and no senator will be chosen. He has 30 days from the vacancy announcement to call for a special election, and that's what expires on August 4th. Okay? So he has 30 days to do a special election. Otherwise, if not, it just stays empty. So if there's no special election, there will just be an empty seat. Right? Because they need 56 days before the November election. That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. So that's why the hubbub, right? That's why the hubbub, because they're either going. Although I will say, if they're even without the special election, if it doesn't happen, that means they're down a Senate seat, you know, and that kind of fucks up everything. Because that now, you know, with that's going to make them like appointing judges even harder. Dude, what clownery. I mean, this is why we shouldn't have 85-year-old people in, right? We don't need 85-year-old people in government, guys. It's just ridiculous. All right, let's go. We got 5 minutes, guys. 18 and 5, baby. Let's get that dance party, boss. Let's giddy up. Yeah, but so Ethan, the hope though was if there was a special election that they were going to run 𝗙𝗎𝗄cy, right? That I think was the hope, was that they would try fucking, right? Try some snafu, you know, to have like 𝗙𝗎𝗄cy, since he's out anyway, he could vacate his House seat and right? Vacate his House seat and run for Senate in the special election and probably win, because it would be statewide. It wouldn't just be in the MAGA district. And so that was something that I know they were thinking. But guys, if we're getting a dance party, let's go. Let's giddy up, giddy up. Let's go. Here it is. Dude, living, loving, let's go. Super chats, let's go. 18 away, guys. 4.5. Let's do this. Oh, crazy. Dude, Ethan, let's go, boss. Coming in hot, 17. 17 and 4, baby. Let's go. You only get one shot, as Eminem said. 4 minutes, baby. If we're dancing, we're dancing. If we're not dancing, I'll just go home. Oh, wait. I already am home. All right. I'm going home. Oh, wait. I am home. Oh, shit. That's weird. Yeah, dude, Scott Jennings. Dude, fuck that guy. Guy's a clown. I thought he was going to run for Senate. Dude, he would never win a Senate seat. Dude, 3 minutes, guys. 17 and 3, baby. Come on. Big Friday. This is it. Yeah, I mean, you know, missing a senator will be problematic. That will fuck shit up. They certainly won't be, you know, like getting rid of the filibuster. Right? 3 minutes, guys. 17 and 3, boss. Giddy up. Giddy up. Giddy up. Fuck. Dude, we're not dancing. What are we doing? Are we not dancing? All right. Fuck it. Fuck it. Dude, that makes me nervous. Lack of dance. It does. Dude, we're not going to survive without the dancing. We're never going to survive unless we get a little dancing. Dude, I'm having some lip issues here. 2 minutes. Two minutes. You guys had a pride parade? All right. Let's go. Dude, is your Pride Month in July, or do you guys just have them randomly? Seems late, right? Is Canada's Pride in July? Sue me, let's go. Do 1 minute. Let's go, baby. 16 away. Oh, shit. Oh, was it like a special one? Like a special summer? Dude, ours is all June. It's like the entire month of June. 30 seconds, guys. Let's at least get one more so we can reset it to an even 15. There it is, Sumi. Let's go. Let's go. Nicely done. All right. Perfect. Now we'll reset to an even 15. And then we're going to cover one more news story. And then I'm going to fucking go make some videos. Dude, I'm playing Fortnite tomorrow, 3:30. The usual Saturday Fortnite. Gay Parade in Amsterdam, August 1st. All right, let's go. Dude, I have a good friend who lives in Amsterdam. Dude, I feel like I would like to live in the Netherlands. I just don't want the weather. Right? I mean, I don't really love Portland's weather, and I think the Netherlands has like weather just like Portland. And if I move, I'm definitely moving somewhere with some better weather. Right? Definitely better weather. For sure. All right. Although Jenny wants to move Colorado. I want to move to New York City. The weather there sucks, but it's New York City, right? If you live in New York City, doesn't matter that the weather sucks. I could have like Airbnb'd an apartment. Dude, Petrozzi, let's go. I could have Airbnb'd an apartment, you know, if my kid didn't move there. I could have just Airbnb'd an apartment and like streamed from an apartment in New York for like a year. I could have done that. That would be pretty fun. But now my kid's living there. And now I'm like, you know, like I'm funneling a fair amount of money into him living there, which is good. I mean, he's 21, dude. He should be living it up, right? I would give anything to be 21 living it up in New York. All right. So we're 15 away, guys. 15 away, guys. We're doing 15 minutes. We're going to try and bust it out. All right. Let's go. We're going big or we're going home. We're dancing. We're dancing. But we're only going to get one more shot at this, right? We'll get one more after this. I'll be able to do one more. I think 30 minutes will about cover what we're going to look at. All right. Dude, we got to look at the little bit of Candace Owens stuff. Okay. Because, guys, I swear to you, okay? I swear to you that everything that is happening right now, guys, politically in America is fraudulent. Everything is like a manufactured PR campaign. This is, I shit you not. I feel like there is a type of information warfare that is happening now that is not even just Trump, okay? It's Trump, but I feel like a large part of every sort of operation, like there used to be operations of like going out and reaching voters, harvesting ballots, going door to door, maybe you run some TV commercials. But now there are operations to try and like manipulate social media messaging and narratives across like the right-wing media network. It does feel like Truman Show-ish. It really does. And this is like a right-wing thing because we know that the right-wing influencers are all coming from one like ginormous group chat where they will put out like a narrative, okay? And it is all about narrative. It is like strictly narrative. Like if you look at Eric Doherty, let's look at him today. Let me just give you an example of this, okay? So Eric Doherty, he's a big one. All right, this fucking idiot, Florida's Voice. Okay, but what did he post here? He posted this. All right, look at this. He said a Democrat pollster just found that Republicans are on the verge of flipping Michigan red in 2026. Okay, flipping Michigan. But guys, I think they really want to run against Haley Stevens. Abdul El-Sayed is like more dangerous to them by a long shot. And what they're doing, though, is they're like a Democrat pollster says El-Sayed's, this seat's gonna flip. But they're doing El-Sayed, okay? And but they're trying to build a narrative that El-Sayed is going to lose Michigan And then the Democrats are like, oh, we gotta elect Haley because 𝗙𝗪𝗧 is gonna lose, and the right wing wants to go against 𝗙𝗪𝗧, but they don't want to go against 𝗙𝗪𝗧. I mean, Mike Rogers has an uphill battle anyway, right? But dude, this shit though is crazy. Everything is like a narrative, okay? They're constantly doing a narrative, right? A devastating new poll, right, says, you know, a two-seat margin, okay, right? And so they're like building this narrative of like, oh, we're winning, you know what I mean? And dude, here's one, the DSA, right, are filing plans to abolish the presidency and judiciary, abolish the Senate, defund the Pentagon, grant 100% amnesty to every illegal. Dude, their plan is to implement communism. That's what Bernie Sanders wants. Oh my God, dude. Dude, isn't that crazy? Oh, fuck, bro. Implementing communism. I thought it was socialism. Dude, they got to get their terms right. Socialism was, you know, on Fox News. But so Candace Owens comes out and she said, the evidence is overwhelming, campaign has begun. This is all so pathetic and obvious. An utter disaster of a non-existent case. Cannot wait to be back on air on Monday. Okay, now Candace has been like going for the jugular with TPUSA and Erika Kirk, like just jugular. Like she has all but said, Candace is basically tweeting every day, Erika killed Charlie. That's what she's doing in not so many words, is she is literally saying Tyler wasn't there, Tyler didn't shoot him, Erika and Andrew Colvett and TPUSA killed him. And they did it in cahoots with Benjamin Netanyahu. And she's like putting it right out there, guys. Okay? She is putting it right out there. And I mean, look at everybody in here. Candace, if the truth meant as much as you pretend it does, you would have been at the hearing, analyzing every video, every facial expression, the reaction and exhibit in the courtroom, right? Dude, still waiting for you to produce one piece of actual evidence. It's been 10 months. But I mean, guys, they're like, right, two vile human beings, dude. Have AI Candace. Dude, they are freaking out. Okay, but what is this about, guys? What it's about is what happened today. Okay, so let me set the stage for this. Today was the last day of the preliminary hearing. Okay, the preliminary hearing ended today, and there will be no other court dates until September. So whatever happened today, whatever was the final word today, is going to be the thing they harp all the way through until September. Now, also today was no cameras. So there were no cameras in the courtroom. So we don't have a record of anything that was shown today. So what they did was they started a PR campaign that centered around two people. The first was Benny Johnson. Okay, so Benny Johnson comes out today and he makes a video, guys. Look at this. Okay, he made a video. Dude, there's Benny. There's his fucking beard. So Benny comes out of here and watch this video, guys.
We're outside of the 4th District Courthouse here in Utah. The Charlie Kirk preliminary murder trial just wrapped. We were there and witnessed everything. And you have to hear this because it was devastating what we watched. And the judge ruled that you can't see the high definition quality video 4K of Tyler Robinson committing the murder of Charlie Kirk. But we saw it and they played it on giant screens inside of the courthouse. you can see clearly Tyler Robinson's face. You can see crystal clear.
Now, you can't see it, but he saw it on the last day of no cameras, like I tell you. High definition, crystal clear camera angle of Tyler's face as he pulls the trigger. Now, dude, right? It just wait. It gets better. Look at him, though. I love how his wife is standing back there so you can see the cross. She keeps looking at the monitor and making sure that the cross is visible. She's got her cross there and she keeps standing. Benny is like, let me tell you, this is like high def. Like, this is more high definition than my Grindr videos or the way they capture me doing the TPUSA boys. This is high definition. There, he's like, you trust me, guys. This is Benny Johnson. You can see every vein in Tyler Robinson's penis. I mean, in his neck. Every vein. Dude.
The license plate number on his vehicle, his movements on the rooftop, you can time it up to when Charlie Kirk was murdered. And what you also couldn't see was what happened inside of the courthouse. Erika Kirk was sobbing in the arms of her mother-in-law, Charlie's mother, Mrs. Kirk. Feet away is Tyler Robinson, pale, sallow, bony, emaciated, staring at the floor the whole time. Twitching and looking straight ahead, refuses to watch the video, refused to make eye contact with the family. Emotional day. The judge played all 20 minutes of the high definition security footage and the whole courthouse gasped when it was over. It was really tough to watch. The prosecution has a demonstrable, overwhelming case. They said that multiple times. The defense has nothing. They asked minutiae questions about DNA evidence, but the judge was just chewing them along as we get to this 4K video reveal that will eventually be made public. It's already a case that is overwhelming against Tyler Robinson, but once you see this video, you will cast out all of the demons that have been attacking the Kirk family.
You will cast out all of the demons. All of the demons, guys. All of the demons.
It has been one of the most grotesque demonic evils that have been visited upon innocent people has happened to this beautiful family. Once you see all of the evidence that we saw today, it's over. And that's what the lawyers said today. Please pray. Erika Kirk asked us to do this. Pray for a speedy trial. We have a right to a speedy trial here. It's in our Constitution. We don't have to wait years in order to get to a trial phase here. We want justice to be done. Justice has to be done in this case and done immediately. So please pray for the Kirks. They've been through enough. Time for justice for the widow. And just a word to all the Christians out there. The Bible calls us in the Old Testament, the New Testament, to defend the widow, to defend the orphans, to provide for her and to stand up for her. And so be a Christian today, be upright. Please pray for justice in this case and a speedy trial. Thank you.
Okay, so that was Benny's big spiel. But now, guys, there's a little bit of a problem. Guys, we do have 3 minutes, okay, if we want to hit towards that goal. Just a heads up. But there was this today, guys, okay, which is, let me find it. Here, I'm going to go into my bookmarks because I do have it bookmarked. Now, there are some problems here because we have that Benny Johnson one, but then we also have this, all right? We're going to look at the Liz Wheeler one in a minute. But so there was a woman, though, named Brandy Siciliani, who said, I was in the courtroom today. There is no high quality zoomed in footage showing anyone taking a shot. The video shown is the same distance as the footage of Tyler jumping off the roof shown in this screenshot. I have no idea why people are claiming otherwise. They know the video isn't going to be released publicly, so they're misrepresenting what was actually shown in court. Okay? And now this person is not a rando, guys. Okay? Brandy, she has been at this thing. She has been at this thing, guys. Okay? She's been at the whole thing. She was in Provo from the 6th to the 10th in person. All right? and right? And then here's what she said. This is what she said. He said, "Are you really going to lie about this?" Somebody questioned her. Okay? There were dozens of other people watched the video. You're the only one saying this. And she says, "Taylor, it was nice to meet you in person. You were really kind, but why are you lying? We watched the same video. There was no zoomed in video of Tyler taking the shot. I don't understand the point you were exaggerating." And he said, "There is indeed a zoomed in video of the shooter laying prone." Okay? "Taylor, it wasn't zoomed. Benny is making it seem like there's a 4K quality video of Tyler pulling the trigger. And we know that's not true." And she says, "I watched the entire video." And so there is some discrepancy here. Now, here is a clip, though, of the prosecutor talking to the judge. You ready? Watch this.
I believe you asked of the actual shooting. There's no video of that. I believe you asked of the actual shooting. There's no video of that.
There is no video of the actual shooting. Okay? There is no video. This has been stated in court multiple times. There is no video of Tyler actually shooting. Now, the supposition here is that there was an AI enhanced video. That is kind of what I thought, because the judge is not letting the video they played today be shown to the public or used. There were no cameras. So my presumption was that they AI enhanced one of the videos they had to try and play it for effect, like trying to imply that these enhancements prove something. That's what I was, sort of surmising from this, that the reason why the judge would not allow this video was because it had been AI enhanced. Because supposedly they're talking about Tyler laying down on the ground at the front of that building and presumably firing the actual shot. That is my best guess. Okay? But other people, right? This guy, Benny Johnson, says, "Were we in the same courtroom? I was at Charlie Kirk's murder trial where Judge Tony Graff called for the attorney for the victim to play a video described as high definition enhanced version of the security cameras." So again, I think they took the security cams and they took those footages and they fucking enhanced them with AI, guys. Multiple new clips, zoom ins, and red circle enhancements. It showed clear images of the Dodge Challenger, the license plate, hubcaps, clothing, movements around campuses, climbing onto the rooftop, lumbering across the rooftop, laying in a prone sniper position at 12:22, taking a shot, and fleeing the crime scene. It was so compelling, everyone gasped. Okay? "Did you camp all night in a sleeping bag?" And she said, "Dude, no one gasped. You're blatantly lying, and I'm not going to let you get away with it." Okay? So, dude, she's challenging Benny. Now, we should note, guys, that Benny is a well-known liar. Okay? Benny is a well-known fucking liar. He took money from Russia. He got his entire career was halted twice for plagiarism. I mean, so we know Benny has no problem fucking lying. But I think this high definition enhanced version of the security cameras, I'm telling you right now, what they did was they took the footage they have, they did AI enhancements to it, like that AI slop that Benny was doing of the DC correspondence dinner. And they played that, and this is why the judge kept the cameras out and wouldn't allow this thing to be shown to the public, because it's fake. But now another known liar went on here and fucking look at this. This one gets community noted. Liz Wheeler, okay, our famous fucking Epstein binder person, is hanging out with Jack Posobiec, another known liar and Epstein binder person. And she says there's video of Tyler Robinson taking the shot that killed Charlie Kirk. It played in court today. He crawls over the rail, lies prone and pulls the trigger, then gets up and runs away like the evil, gutless coward he is. I'm weeping watching Jack recount it. And here's Jack's take.
I think everything's been proven. I think it's proven. It's, I would say, beyond probable cause at this point. I think that the question for me is
beyond probable cause. It's reasonable doubt there, fuck nuts.
How do you even get reasonable doubt when there's so much evidence? But the thing that I do just have to say is that I know that you guys watching on live stream couldn't see the last video that was shown. Well, it wasn't edited. It was zoomed in. Yeah. It was zoomed in from the surveillance video off campus, and specifically the part of the 𝗏𝗏cy Center, the roof, and you see everything. You see everything. He climbs over, he assembles the gun, he runs over to the edge, gets down in a prone position, and you see the time, and we all know what time, and it was like so slow, just watching those seconds click, 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 and then
dude, that fucking like airplane or whatever in the background is just driving me insane, dude.
And then you see him take the shot, and he takes the shot and then immediately runs, and we've seen that video already, but I knew we were going to watch that, but I wasn't prepared to see this side of what happened because we'd never seen it before. We saw the other end of the shot, obviously, but this was a whole other level of just evil, and I got very upset watching it. And
dude, what is that noise? Is somebody just have like a fucking wood chipper going that they're gonna throw the judge in or what? I thought it was a plane, but like, dude, it's still there. Did
obviously
they add that?
It was very hard for them to watch, and I looked over and I saw Tyler wasn't even looking. He wasn't even looking.
He was twitching.
That's what he did.
That's what Benny said.
I would just say that I do wish the public could see that. I hope that video is made public, not because I want it to happen. I didn't want any of this to happen. I hate all of this. I hate being here. But people need to see what happened. People need to see the other side of this, because this is a case.
Dude, it's literally a guy climbing over a railing and laying down on a roof and then getting up and running. Dude, we saw the worst video already. Like, what are they even fucking talking about? This guy is such a clown.
We need to see the truth. We need to see the facts. And it's the video of the sniper taking the shot. It is exactly what you think it would look like, but it's one of the hardest things I've ever had to watch.
It's AI enhanced is
Probably
what it
since
is.
The initial, when this happened, the first video.
All right, so that's their big thing. Now, you ready? Here's the community note, though. Dude, a savage community note that says court records and prosecutors confirmed that there's no video footage of the actual shooting of Charlie Kirk. The surveillance video presented in court showed the suspect's movements on the campus and rooftop, but did not capture the shooting, right? Savage community note, okay? Savage fucking community note. Because, again, they're fucking lying, okay? And there's Posobiec. There's Epstein files binding clear, unedited video footage of Tyler Robinson taking the shot in HD 4K, right? But she was there. It's not there. Let's see what this clip is. Oh, this is the clip.
Is there any...
You ready? Watch this. Here you go. This is the prosecutor, by the way.
Is there any footage of the alleged shooting?
There is not, Judge.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify that. Ms. Nestor, given that additional information and anything further from defense?
No, but I think I'd like to be crystal clear. You asked if there's any portion of this video that captures, and I believe you asked of the actual shooting. There's no video of that. There is video, however, and you've heard testimony related to this, where the shooter goes to the top of the 𝗏𝗏𝐶 building, goes out to the edge of the building, low crawls, and then leaves after what we assume is the shot being fired. That's as close as it gets.
And the court also recognizes Utah Rule of Evidence 1102 as that is the foundation that's being laid for the admission of this exhibit. Having taken in consideration all factors, the court rules that Exhibit 12.4 is admitted into evidence and shall be played in the courtroom and may be broadcast by the media. We can proceed.
All right, so now they're talking about some video that can be broadcast by the media that shows him climb over the railing, go out, lay down, and then get up and run. And that is the camera from the parking lot, guys. That's the camera. We've all seen him running and jumping off the building. And you do see on the left him climbing the railing, going out there, laying down, and then he gets up and moves. However, there is not a zoomed in, high definition, clear video of that scene. And whatever they showed today, like, I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what is going on. Obviously, if it is enhanced, that is an AI video. Okay? Right? But there is no video of the shooting, right? And here's somebody else who says, this is so manipulative. You know it. I was there today along with Brandy. We made sure to get the phone numbers of other members of the public in case something like this happened. They showed a compilation of 15 UVU security clips, most of which have already been shown to the public. Only 3 of the clips shown in court today were new, and none of them were high-quality footage where you can see Tyler's face crystal clear. I also think it's worth mentioning that I know where you were sitting, and you were absolutely not able to see Tyler Robinson was reacting as the court played the footage. So that is a response from her to somebody, right? Who was she responding to? Let's check out Billy Webb. Dude. But they're just straight up trying to they're straight up trying to okay, let's see. All right, hold on. I want to see here because we are going to look at, I want to find her. Okay, here we go. So she replied to Benny, Billy Webb did. Okay, and saying he couldn't even see Tyler where he was sitting. Now, it's going to be interesting, guys, if they got the phone numbers, right? If they got the phone numbers of people, like I want a video of people saying, yeah, Benny Johnson couldn't even see Tyler. Dude, they're going to give that shit to Candace. I bet Candace is going to pay good money. But look at what Billy Webb says here. She says, eventually, this footage will be shown to the public. Benny Johnson regarding a very deceptive tweet about the UVU security footage. This is a manipulation tactic. The few pieces of exclusive footage today were 0% more indicting than what we've already seen. And so, yeah, so there's like 3 extra security cams. But there are some big lies, okay? And what did this guy, this is a security guy.
you are in the general seating area, you are in the general seating area. Your eyes are facing forward, and you're paying attention to what's going on. If you are considering to capture reactions or find things or describe things by looking around the room, we'll remove you. No questions asked. Electronics of any kind, including glasses, wristwatches, cell phones, Fitbits, any electronic that's on your person, if you are caught with it past these doors with these wristbands, you'll be trespass removed.
I mean, that's pretty savage, guys. That is a guy today, okay, saying, security guy saying, if you're looking around the courtroom trying to gauge people's reactions, we're going to bounce you out of the courtroom. And so, like, Benny is delivering this video where he's like, let me tell you how Erika Kirk reacted and how Tyler reacted. And everyone in the room was gasping. Dude, Benny, I think Benny needs to go, he needs to go to the YMCA jail impound, dude. To the YMCA, Benny. We're taking you to the YMCA. Dude, Benny. Oh, shit. So, yeah. So, dude, something's going on. But Candace, though. Candace she's all over this, guys. She is all over it. She is all over it. Here's what she said. Okay. Blatant lies. Obviously, somebody was reporting blatant lies. That was from the Brandy and that Billy Webb information. And then what Candace said is, she says, we literally heard a clear question and answer from the judge and lawyers that there's no video shot of any person taking the shot on Monday. So today's Zionist-funded PR campaign of toothless influencers to attempt to hypnotize the public into believing that this footage does actually exist. They just assume no one took the time to watch the hearing and will believe an orbit of paid influencers. It's stunning, but ever so predictable. These people lie like we breathe. Yeah, she called them toothless. Dude, she is like savage. And of course, she's not talking about like your oral teeth. She is talking about how they have like, how they have no bite, right? She is just talking. She is like continually. Now, I think Candace is a loon, but I do love how she is continually like gut punching them because Candace's narrative is winning. And what's more, Candace's narrative is going to continue winning because, you ready? Look at Donald Trump. Donald Trump is still lying about the 2020 election. He kidnapped Maduro. He took the ballots from Fulton County. He had 𝗙𝗪cy Gabbard trying to smear this thing. They have put out shit. Oh, we have all this evidence. He went on Rogan. Oh, we have all this evidence. 𝗙𝗪cy got fired. There's no evidence, but he's still lying. And people still believe the lie. And in this instance, guys, these people have been 4channing and QAnoning, and they have been living and dying with the conspiracy theories they have for like more than a decade. Whether it's the pizza basement, whether it was, Hillary Clinton having like operatives killed, whether it was like Barack Obama running a shadow government while Joe Biden's replacement was moving around the White House, right? Right? I mean, these people are all in on the conspiracy. So even if they fucking indict Tyler Robinson with evidence that you see with your own eyes, no one is going to believe it. because they want to believe that it's Erika and she's wacky and they know TPUSA has changed and they want to believe it was like the cabal and Marjorie Taylor Greene and Tucker Carlson and all these people have prepped them. They have believed in like the Jewish cabal forever. So this is unstoppable. It is unstoppable, guys. And what's more, if something happens to Tyler Robinson, if this kid dies or if this kid gets the death penalty, then this conspiracy will haunt them like forever. They better hope this kid stays alive. Because if something happens to Tyler, if he ends up dead, they will like ratchet the conspiracy. Like, this is crazy because I don't think TPUSA can ever get away from this. And why would Candace stop? Okay? Even if Tyler gets arrested and goes to jail, there will be like, there will be video of somebody getting in a sedan outside the jail. And they'll be like, they moved Tyler. We don't know where Tyler is. Tyler, I heard Tyler was on a plane to Egypt, right? Like Candace can keep feeding this beast forever. And every single thing TPUSA does will get called into question. Every time Erika like misses an event, it will have something to do with the conspiracy. Like they are so fucked, bro. Dude, Tyler was last seen in a window at Mitch McConnell's house. Dude, oh my God, guys. That's why there's carpet samples. Of course, guys, they just buried, Charlie Kirk, all of the fucking secret operative stuff just got buried under Mitch McConnell's house and is now getting covered up, dude. That's it. There's a bunker. Oh my God. It's so good, dude. Dude, they are never, like Candace will never let it go. And what's wild about this, guys, is when you look at Candace Owens, okay, right? You know what I'm saying? And when you look at Candace Owens, okay, like she like owns them, okay? She owns them. She does. She's way better at Twitter than these guys are, okay? Like Candace is really good at weaponizing Twitter and weaponizing these back and forths on Twitter. Like Andrew Colvett and Erika Kirk, they have no game, dude. I mean, look at what Erika Kirk posted today, guys. You ready? Just look at what Erika Kirk posted. Here's Erika Kirk's post. Okay, you ready? Dude, I mean, you saw Benny. Everybody pray. High definition enhanced video. Everybody pray for the demons. Erika Kirk said, statement on behalf of the Kirk family. The conclusion of the preliminary hearing marks an important step forward in the pursuit of justice for Charlie. Our family is grateful for the prayers, support, and kindness that has been extended to us, especially through these unimaginably painful and emotionally demanding proceedings. As difficult as these last few days have been, it brings our family comfort to know that the world has witnessed the overwhelming evidence of what occurred to Charlie that day. Nothing will ever undo the loss of our beloved Charlie. As this case moves into its next phase, we pray that truth will continue to be heard through a process that is fair, transparent, and grounded in the facts. Dude, right? Dude, and everyone under here. Oh my God. Dude, she speaks again. The widow who was filmed whispering sweet nothings into a casket containing her dead husband's body, all while wearing a body mic. Oh my God, dude. They have 𝗙cie and Erika. Dude, let's go. Oh shit. fuck, bro? Dude, right? Oh my God. Dude, look at this shit, dude. But there's tweets from people, I'm not going to name names, but I was told by someone close to Charlie Kirk that Charlie thinks Israel will kill him if he turns against them. Oh my God, dude. Like, see, it's never going to end, guys. This shit is not going away. Okay? It is not going away. I mean, that kind of statement, like you can't beat fucking Candace Owens with a statement like that. Right? And then people are making these AI videos. This is AI.
My husband I murdered my husband, and the list goes on and on and on. There is a serious epidemic of dehumanization plaguing this country. The most unthinkable tragedies have now become commonplace in our daily headlines, and yet the media finds a way.
Dude, I thought that was going to be a good AI video. That was boring. Dude, she's such a faker. Oh, dude.
The internet, mostly championed by Candace Owens, that are, it is so loony tinfoil hat out there. And I think that's hard on the victim's family. So I also want to commend the prosecution for going through this, even though it's 5 days, because it really does change the public discourse on it. We're about to separate those that are open-minded to other defense theories from the actual lunatics.
I mean, I don't agree with Candace's theory of this case, but I have to say, I genuinely believe she was traumatized by watching her friend die. I can relate to it. And I think she's in earnest. And I think she distrusts authority. I don't agree with her, again, Matt, but I just like, and I know people have very strong feelings about her. I think she's in her own search for what she believes happened here. And
dude, do you see this guy? He is getting so torqued, dude. Because the thing about this is you got to remember, there's new alliances going, guys. There's Tucker and Candace, okay, that have moved away from Ben Shapiro. All right, the wedge is in there. This Israel wedge is in there, okay? And it used to be Candace and Ben and everybody was on the same team, but Candace and Tucker have moved away from Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro is just left sinking, okay? Ben Shapiro's ally is Laura Loomer and the Trumpies, but barely, okay? He's lost everything Ben has. And Megyn, though, is like, she's in the middle of these guys, and she still talks to Ben Shapiro and hears him out, but Megyn Kelly is on Team Candace and Team Tucker. The power of the MAGA influencer power has moved, with Charlie's death, okay? Charlie was the MAGA influencer power underneath Donald Trump. Charlie was like the head honcho. Everybody fell behind Charlie. And with Charlie disappearing, I feel like Tucker and Candace and Megyn Kelly are occupying that influencer power, and TPUSA is on the outs. Okay, Erika Kirk is on the outs. They're not going to let TPUSA, Erika Kirk, and whatever the Netanyahu-funded Club America go into schools. They are not going to let them have the power. This is a big split. It is a big split for them, guys. And it's so funny because she's like, I don't agree with her take, but I'm defending Candace. And this guy is just melting.
And she has zero trust in official words on anything.
She's making,
zero.
Yeah.
I'm not quite that cynical.
She's making it harder for Erika Kirk and the entire Kirk family. She's also making things harder on the prosecution. And look, I don't know her. I've never appeared in front of her. I got nothing against her. I got no axe to grind. But she is making things harder for the good guys on this. And Erika Kirk asked her to stop with the stuff, and she said she would. And then Erika Kirk asked her, I think, twice, and she's continued. She's quadrupled down on it, and she sounds insane to me. And again, I don't know her. I would debate her anytime on some of this stuff because it's insane. Like,
oops, sorry. The thing that's really interesting about this is, you ready? What's crazy about this, and you know why this guy is torqued, guys. Okay? Here's why they're all so torqued. I know they keep playing up the Erika is, it's hard on the family, and that sounds great. But the reality is, and everybody knows this, all of these MAGA people know this, that these MAGA influencers like Charlie and Tucker and Candace, they have literally fed their crowds, including the TPUSA people. They have all been fed on conspiracy theories. And so they're now so panicked because they know that the conspiracy theory is going to get adopted, and it's going to be the only thing that's believed, right? It's literally it. Like, they know that as long as Candace keeps feeding it, they have no control, dude. Dude, this thing is just a brush fire that is never going to stop burning, dude. It's so awesome. I fucked up the video. I want to see the end of the video.
Me. And again, I don't know her. I would debate her anytime on some of this stuff because it's insane. Like, Israel didn't kill Charlie Kirk. Sorry, they just didn't. This is a murder case. It's a death penalty case. This is what they look like. This is what killers sound like. This is how these things actually occur in reality.
Sure,
If we're going to go down this lane, then we can go down this lane because
sure, boss.
It was Andrew 𝗙𝗪𝗏 of Turning Point who turned over to the FBI Charlie's criticisms of his Jewish donors and his threats to leave the pro-Israel cause right before he was murdered. That was Turning Point. And I love Andrew 𝗙𝗪𝗏. And he did that because he's an honest guy. And he said, you know what? They should investigate everything. They should investigate who else had an axe to grind with Charlie and who else might be motivated. He's not some conspiracy theorist.
Look at this guy.
Like, why? I was told this myself, and it's now been reported by her and others that there were at least 11. There's a difference in 11 versus 14 Israel-only cell phones on the campus of UVU that day. Like, not from Israeli citizens. In other words, open accounts open in Israel. And the NSA knew that shit within 2 minutes because they locked those scenes down and they can tell you exactly what cell phones were on scene. You should not be saying to her or anybody else, you're not allowed to ask that question. And it doesn't necessarily make them a nutcase to not trust the official government narrative.
Oh, dude. They, like, it's done. Dude, TPUSA is done. They're done. They're like never. It's so crazy too, because think about this, guys, how when Charlie died, Erika was so happy about, right, the 50,000 units, and like, oh my God, they thought they were just going to have this insane movement, that everything was going to just coalesce behind Charlie. They're shaking his pictures and shit. But Candace went in there and was like, fuck you, boss. I'm going to start the Israel killed Charlie conspiracy theory of the century. And I am never going to let up because she is making a mint off of it. And there's nothing they can do to stop it. There is nothing they can do to stop it. I mean, that's the thing about conspiracies, guys, is once that ball gets rolling, the conspiracy goes on forever, okay? A court case is going to end, and the conspiracy will never die. I mean, look at JFK, guys. We are in the year of 2026, and we are so far removed from JFK, and you still can't talk people out of believing that Harvey Oswald was set up, bro. Like, dude, TPUSA is going to be haunted. Like, Candace can literally just haunt them forever, dude. Oh my God, she is gonna monetize them forever. She has a new, like, she used to have to switch topics like every couple of months or whatever. And she is like, I mean, Tyler may get off because of like Candace, right? Dude, oh shit, bro. All right, guys. So now we have one last chance. All right, if we're gonna try and get this dance party goal, all right, we have one last chance. And if we get the goal, if we secure the dance party, I'll go ahead and we'll fucking find one more subject to cover too, and then like get something for an extra thing. So let's see here. We covered the primary shit. We can cover the GOP in disarray, or we can look at that ICE shooting. But I'm gonna reset the goal. We're going to get one more shot to get the 15, secure the dance. We're going to go 15 and 15 and see if we get it. Pine Box dance. Dude, JFK is coming back. Dude, JFK is already here. I think JFK was in Benny Johnson. Now, I do want to point out one more thing that I forgot to point out the initial time, but like, let's go to the Benny Johnson video here, guys. There's one detail about Benny Johnson that we should look at, and it's like, look at the way he's dressed, okay? Aside from his wife being very careful about putting the cross out there and trying to get that cross visible, right? But look at the way Benny is dressed. He's wearing the Trump red tie. Benny doesn't break out a red tie very often, guys. Okay? This is the Benny Johnson like Trumpy nod tie. I thought that was a nice little Benny touch. Okay? Dude, he's got the forehead scrunching. He's got the Trump tie. All right, let me get this thing set. We're going to hard grind, guys. We're going to try and get the 15. We're going to try and get the dance. I believe in us. I believe we're getting it. Good. Let's go. You ready? Nerve-wracking. Here we go. 15 in 15. Let's go, baby. The goal is live. All right. Let's go. It's the last chance to dance, baby. There's your taste. We're counting it down. Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, boss. Dude, this is nerve-wracking. I mean, I know eventually we're going to not have a dance party, but I think that's going to be like fucking overwhelming. First time we miss a dance. Rewind the taste. Let's go. Dude, the taste, baby. Dude, what a fucking crazy day, man. Dude, I just can't believe that, like, they're hiding dead people. There's, like, everything is a conspiracy theory now. Like, literally, guys, everything is a fucking conspiracy theory. I'm serious. I've been noticing that, that if you spend time online, it's like everybody is operating on some level of like deep state or above deep state conspiracy theory that nobody can accept an official narrative anymore at all. And it's kind of like infecting other sides. Like I'm noticing it with the Plattner thing. If I talk about Plattner, there are a bunch of like supposed leftists that get in the replies that say, dude, this was a Zionist setup. And it's like, yo, dude, if it was that easy to set somebody up, they would have done it with Mamdani and all of these other DSA candidates. You know, it was clearly because Plattner was fucking, you know, dude, Plattner's just deviant, guys. P-Hustle was deviant. Let's go, guys. 12 minutes, guys. 15 and 12. Last chance to dance, boss. If we miss this, we miss. Let's go, baby. One time only. Oh, shit. 12 minutes, guys. Yes, no. The Senate thing would be crazy. Like lying about that. I think people saying they spoke to Mitch McConnell, if we get some proof that they didn't speak to Mitch McConnell, that is going to blow some doors off of people, guys. That, like, you know, hiding a senator when he's already brain dead or whatever, and subterfuge is one thing, but people have actually said they spoke to Mitch. And so that is, you know, that's some next level shit. 11 minutes, guys. $15 and 11, baby. All right. Dude, I'm just coming to terms with the fact that we might not have a dance. It's all right. I will survive. I will survive, baby. I'm not going to give up, though. Dude, Gloria Gaynor is amazing. Let's go, guys. 15 and 10, boss. 15 and 10. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Dude, the clock is ticking. 15 in 10. Oh. Let's go. Oh, shit, boss. Dude, Alicia, let's go. They said they talked to him, not with him. Oh, my God. Yes, Alicia. Let's go. Dude, Alicia kicking it off. Alicia facetious. We got Solem. LFG, let's go. We got Sam coming in hot. LFG, let's go. Oh, dude, we are scraping, guys. Oh, my God, dude. Just like that. There were 4. Dude, let's go. Clown Princess, I'll help. Let's go. All right. Dude, from the brink. 11 away. 11. Dude, 10 away, dude. Oh, shit. Ian Precious, let's go. 10 away. They said they spoke to him. Yeah, but no. No. We have to look at this, dude. Carter's World, let's go. Dude, Gwendolyn, let's go. Dude, we're coming in hot. 8 away, baby. But no, dude. Scott Jennings, okay? Jennings on Mitch. He very specifically, look at what he said, dude. Hold on. Scott Jennings, dude, dance party bitches. Let's go, Clown Prince. Look at what Scott said, okay? Scott Jennings said, he specifically said, I spoke to my old friend Mitch McConnell this morning. We talked for just shy of 20 minutes about Ukraine-Iran unfolding situation in Maine. my visit to the library, and even a bit of Senate history. So he said we talked, okay? Dude, Hillary reckoning, let's go! 6 away, baby! So I mean, he even listed the subjects, guys. They are weekend at Mitching, dude. Hold on. There's got to be a meme, right? Weekend at Mitch's. Dude, there it is! Dude! We just like making you sweat, dude. Lady B, let's go. You're crazy, dude. Sinful, let's dance. Look at that, dude. You do like making me sweat, don't you? 4 away, guys. Dude, that shit fucking, it makes me sweat. It does. Dude, I think we need one, though, with John Thune. And we need one with, we need to put fucking Scott Jennings' head on this. Bro, there's one weekend bitches. Dude, Marisol, let's go. Love ya. 3 away, guys. Dude, weekend at Mitch's. Dude, look at Mike Johnson. He looks like his son just found his gay porn stash. Dude, Andrew, let's go. Right? Dude, oh my God. We need one. Oh, Jesus, dude. Weekend at Mitch's. I spoke to him this morning and he's sharp as a tack. Dude, that's brutal. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, dude. Mitch. Dude, who is this person?
I mean, come on.
Dude, she's got Mar-a-Lago lips, bro. Hillary, let's go! 1 away, guys! We got this. Weekend at Mitch's. Mitch the Witch. Dude, we're getting it. Dude, those were funny. Dude, that woman, though, with the Mar-a-Lago lips, like, guys, I can't look at inflated lips anymore. I'm serious. Mar-a-Lago has ruined me. Like, looking at women who have had plastic surgery on their face is intolerable to me now. I have a serious aversion to it where I can no longer, when I see a woman with those big fake lips, I have a visceral physical reaction that I literally can't fucking pay attention to it. Dude, Heart Song, let's go! Here's one for my insomnia buddy. LOL, let's go. We did it. We did it. Goal! All right. So, with that in mind, since I am not now leaving depressed with a lack of dance, we are going to transition to, let's look at Kash Patel. Okay? Let's get into my bookmarks. And I think we need to look at this Kash Patel situation because there is some definite speculation about what's going on with the Cash Man. Okay? Dude, this guy, bro, I just don't... Kash Patel is like... has fast become my most, like, I think he's my most hated cabinet member, right? Because, like, you know, Hegseth, you dislike him because he's a rapist and the phony war shit, right? Besant is anal retentive and always lying, right? Pulte is completely unqualified. RFK Jr. has raccoon dicks in the trunk. You know what I mean? I mean, there's reason to just hate all of these people. But Kash is like, he tries so hard to be this sort of like hip, like dick swinging, like cool rock and roll guy. But he is so sad sack. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's such a sad sack because he is completely incompetent. Every time he talks, he looks like he's recovering from a fucking, you know, a 4-day drunk. I mean, he's just pathetic. And he's like trying so hard. Like, right? And I mean, he's got that Vivek thing where he's like the brown guy in a room full of a bunch of racists. And right? And he's like, yo, dude, I'm so cool, guys. Yo, I'm totally like, they're not just gonna like wheel out a guillotine and like just snip off my head at any second now, guys, because I know I'm getting fired at some point. It's more like when, not if. So, dude, I'm gonna be the like brown guy who's like, yo, dude, like, no, really, I'm cool. I'm totally like, dude, he does the exact same shit that fucking Vivek does. And I swear, it's like the brown guy in the KKK meeting, dude. You know what I'm saying? Dude, that's what it is. It's like the brown guy in the white hoods going, yo, dude. Hey, guys, hey, nice hood. Dude, I love the hood, bro. Yeah, let's fucking shotgun a beer. Dude, take your hood off for 1 sec. Here, have a beer, dude, on me. Right? Dude, Tiana, let's go. Let's go, Tiana. Thank you, boss. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think it is. All right, let me see. I have that one. And then I have this one. Okay. So there's an MS Now. Okay. They said news Kash Patel called the White House on heels of continued questions over his behavior. The embattled FBI director was set to travel to Chicago in the Bureau's jet to see his girlfriend perform at a music festival when he was called in. So, MS Now has a source that says, yo, Kash Patel was registered on a Bureau flight to Chicago, again, using a Bureau jet, taxpayer money to jet set around, go get drunk with this girlie. And then, for whatever reason, they pulled the plug on it. They pulled a Mitch McConnell, right? They pulled the plug on it. And he got called on the carpet. Now, this is at the same time that Trump is like AWOL. Nobody knows where Trump is, right? Dude, you remember the J.D. Vance text where he's like, oh, is it the president? And he got all weird. Dude, I think Trump is being embalmed. I think Kash Patel, there is a pretty good chance that like he got put in rehab or that maybe he was just fucking like incapacitated. Maybe he couldn't get on the plane or something. Dude, John Reese, let's go. Always here for you, brother. But we do know his drinking is an issue, okay? Sorry, I'm having a fucking nose thing. We do know that his thing is an issue. Now, there was a response about this where FBI rapid response says this is a complete and total lie. We would expect nothing less from a failing outlet. The director was never on the tarmac. Multiple FBI visits were planned in Chicago. Called to White House for official business. You liars will find out soon enough. Dude, I don't know what's going on there. All right. I apologize. I'm growing and a Kash Patel is trying to climb out of my nose, I think, at the moment. So rapid response says they're lying. And then Kash says the only thing worse than MS Now's garbage rebrand is their reporting. All false except one thing. I was at the White House, true. And the fake news, will find out why soon. But then, dude, he's also like fucking, what is he tweeting, bro? He started tweeting this shit. We should look at the new InfoWars sometimes. Funny as fuck. Let's go, artistry. But so this is the way he started the day. All right. There was a Kash Patel can't count on Trump's protection forever. And he says, nah, my jet ski is gold plated, dumbass. Your job is to lie. Mine is to protect the American people and business good. Dude. Like, he thinks he's a rapper, guys. Right? Your job is to lie, mine is to protect the people and business. Good. Good, dude. I'm surprised he didn't put a couple extra D's on there. Business good. Good, baby. G-U-D, baby. It's good. Business is good, bro. Right? Dude, he thinks he is so hip, right? My jet ski is gold plated. Oh my God, right? But let's see the MS Now. It says, Kash summoned to White House by frustrated Trump advisors today. Had to cancel his jet trip to see his girlfriend play, and he was canceled from the tarmac. All right, so let's see what they say in here. Dude, there's a lot of people reporting on this. And some of these guys, dude, Vaughn Hilliard is actually like, you know, Vaughn Hilliard, when I see his name on there, that guy's pretty connected in D.C. Says Kash abruptly canceled a planned flight Friday to see his girlfriend in Chicago. Okay. Top administration officials were frustrated with him, summoned him to the White House. The precise reason his bosses demanded he cancel his trip are unclear. But several people say top Trump deputies were disturbed by a range of actions. Some found it confounding the FBI director was leaving town amid the recent revival of the Iran war, right? Alleged threats against the president's life, okay? Which I guess, you know, I mean, you know what's funny, guys, is to tell you the truth. This could be a number of things because this just hit me. It could simply be that Kash was like fucking with the narrative. Okay? I mean, think about what I said before, how everything is theater. Trump has been grounded. Okay? Trump is like getting embalmed, I think, getting a treatment because he was like teeth gritting and off his fucking rocker, right? So what did they do? They did this narrative of like, yeah, Iran's gonna assassinate Trump. So Trump is under wraps. They have him a couple days probably getting his fucking transfusion or whatever. But then Kash is like, I'm going to go see my girlfriend. And they're like, yo, dude, you can't have the FBI director flying to Chicago to see his girlfriend when we're like saying Trump is threatened with assassination. So they're like, you have to come to the White House. Right? And he's like, my jet ski is gold plated, assholes. Oh shit, I can't go to Chicago. Right? But dude, Hegseth is, you know, we saw Hegseth. Okay? We saw Hegseth. He's in fucking, you know, at a TPUSA event. Right? We saw Hegseth fucking rocking the TPUSA thing. Dude, this was today, dude. Right? Whoa! Dude, we got the Heggie rapist at the TPUSA event. So, I don't know, man. I don't know why Kash got grounded. Right? And others said two unforced errors by Patel that created bad optics. It was his tweet bashing MS Now. So they're saying he's getting in trouble for the jet ski tweet, right? MS Now is saying that this tweet actually is getting him in trouble, right? And when he said, my jet ski gold plated, the second misstep was that extensive reports about taxpayers footing the bill for him globetrotting. And then Chuck Grassley, I guess, is questioning him, spurring the formal questioning, right? Grassley had asked Patel about the FBI's decision to purchase luxury armored BMWs. And then they also said that received information Patel was demanding FBI staff arrange perks on his official trips, including the jet ski and helicopter tour, etc. All right, White House spokesman Stephen Chung issued a statement without responding about Patel's trip, saying under President Trump and Director Patel's leadership, the FBI crime across the country has plummeted. So they didn't deny anything. They just said Patel remains a critical player on the administration's law and order team. So that's interesting, though, guys. I find that actually pretty telling. Like, why didn't Chung say MS Now is full of shit and nobody's mad at Patel? They just said, you know, crime is down. Patel's a critical player. Dude, I think Patel's getting fired, guys. I do. I think he's getting the axe, and I think it's going to happen soon. I mean, think about this, guys. He is the last domino to fall, okay? He is. When it comes to Epstein, they've already gotten rid of, they primaried Massey. They can't touch Ro Khanna. They let Nancy Mace, she is out of Congress. They fucking screwed her in the South Carolina election. Boebert, they didn't have anyone to challenge, and I think she's kind of grandfathered in because she's fucking Kid Rock, right? But they got rid of Pam Bondi. They got rid of Bongino. They got rid of Tulsi Gabbard at DNI, and they got rid of Kristi Noem. So everybody has been replaced that was even remotely connected to like fuck ups in government. Like the only person left when it comes to, you know, cleaning house on all of the Epstein shit is Kash. Like he's like the last man standing. I think they're like, here's what I will say. If the Democrats win the House and they take the investigative arm, I believe Kash Patel is going to get thrown like right under the bus, dude. Dude, seriously. Kash is going to get thrown right under the bus, dude. 100%. Oh, man, dude. So a White House official said the idea he was summoned due to frustration is inaccurate. He was here for unrelated meetings. I mean, maybe he's going to alcohol treatment. Maybe he's going to, like, right? Is he going to dry out? Is he going to a Betty Ford, like, 2-day, 3-day, 72-hour detox? Dude. So, but the trip to Chicago was stirring anger inside the FBI, right? He was planning to see Alexis play at a country music festival in the parking lot of a Chicago stadium. Several FBI agents complained internally this office visit was belatedly added a cover to justify, right? 3 people on Patel's staff had arranged for the director to make an office visit to the Chicago field office to coincide with his trip. But several FBI agents complained internally they added that to cover for him using the Bureau jet to go see his girlfriend. And so, yeah, dude, this again is fucking, you know, I think it pretty much stems from that ice hockey team, the shotgunning the beer. Now, as long as Kristi Noem did come up, guys, I should show you this little piece of thing. Let me see here. So again, they're hammering away that Trump and senior deputies are upset that Kash is drawing so much media attention. I'll be honest, guys, I don't think they like the brown guy like being under media scrutiny, right? You know what I'm saying? The brown guy in the Trump admin has to be like perfectly perfect, okay? Him being, you know, spending too much money or doing things not by the book is a serious no-no. But there is one more thing about Kristi Noem, guys, that we should address before I go make some videos, before we hit that dance party. is look at this, dude. TMZ called it, guys. Whoa. Look at that, dude. The marriage that we never thought was going to end, right? Dude, right? Christy and Brian Noem divorcing after the cross-dressing, after the balloon animals and the titties. Christy Noem is fucking divorcing her husband, Brian. But guys, let's be honest, okay? I mean, we knew this was coming. But I really think this has a lot more to do with the fact that she lost her job and she's been in South America just banging Corey Lewandowski like full bore. Okay, since she lost her job, she is like super banging Corey Lewandowski, right? She's disappeared. She's down in South America with her chief of staff, just, right? They are putting it on, dude. Dude, seriously, you would think Stormy Daniels was like filming some new movies, boss. Her and Corey are going to town, okay? So now there is a divorce happening, and let's see what happens with good old Brian, right? Good old Brian, if he ends up, you know, at Benny Johnson's house sleeping on the couch. But, oh, look at that, dude. Look at her. Dude, she looks intense. Christy Noem and her longtime husband, Brian, are calling it quits just months after the cross-dressing and fake boobs. Christy's mom, Corinne Arnold, spoke to the Daily Mail, and she told the outlet it's been a difficult road for the pair, but the writing has been on the wall for a while now because Christy Noem has been having she's been having an affair with Corey Lewandowski for like 7 years, guys. Okay? Corey Lewandowski, 7 years. Dude, Corey is ugly, dude. He's a jarhead. You know what I'm saying? Dude, there's Corey. Jesus, bro. Anal retentive. This guy hasn't shit since Joe Biden won the 2020 election. Right? I mean, they look the same, though. If you think about it, they're pretty much the same guy, dude. Except, you know, Corey doesn't put balloon animals in his tits. But she's been having an affair since 2019, guys. 7-year affair, okay? Right? And Christie's team did release a statement. Miss Noem is devastated. The family was blindsided by the balloon animals. But the reality is the Lewandowski affair. It's 2019, boss. Right? Oh, shit. Dude. She is not devastated. She's just like, woohoo. I finally get a divorce. You know what's so funny, guys? You know what I wonder? Honestly, think about this. I wonder if she arranged it. Really. I wonder if Trump said, you're getting fired, and she said, okay, but you got to do me a favor. If you're going to fire me, you got to help me get a divorce. You got to release the balloon animal shit on Brian. And then, right? Because that's how it went down, dude. She got canned. They released the balloon animals, and now she's in South America with Corey and oh shit, I'm brokenhearted. I'm getting a divorce. I think she was like, fine, I'm fired, but I want a divorce, so you need to release the balloon animal shit. Dude, I mean, I always thought maybe they released the balloon animal shit to keep her quiet so they could fire her without her speaking up. But now I'm thinking she arranged it because she just knew, right? She knew, like, all right, at least I get a divorce out of this, dude. Bro, these people are so fucked up. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then I'm coming back and we're dancing. All right? So, hang tight. I'll be back in 1 minute. We're going to dance it up. We're going to fucking rock and roll, baby. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love with everything. Dude, I think she set it up, bro.
Get me into these situations again, because I might be tempted. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with everything. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with everything but me. Do you need anything like I need you? It's over. Do you need anything like I need you? I've got no place to be alone, my friend. He cut his wrist instead. There's your answer. You better save yourself, or else nothing like success. I would rather be in hell than regret. Do you
Let's go, motherfuckers.
anything like I need you? It's over. Oh, do you need anything like I need you?
I need you. Guitar solo.
No, I do.
All right. So hold that thought, though. Bro. Dude, it is like, I cannot believe the level of scandals. You know what I'm saying? Like the sheer level of scandal going on. Dying senators, lying about conversations, crypto scams, praise Allah in tweet scams. Just, it is like the fuckery. Dude, those prediction markets have got to go, dude. The prediction markets are like, that is some of the most corrupt shit I've ever seen, guys. Just, it's like insanely corrupt, man. Yeah. Oh. Unbelievable. All right, you ready? You ready for fucking some groove or what? I'm ready to groove, dude. I'm ready for a little deja vu. Let's go. Big Friday, baby. Fortnite tomorrow, 3:30. I will ping the Discord. Regular stream tomorrow night. I think Monday I am starting daytimes as well. It's going to be 2 streams per day, like a short one in the noon hour stream, 2-hour stream, something like that. We're going to see. We're going to start mixing it up a little bit. We're remaining at 10 o'clock for the time being. We're just going to add a little bit extra. All right. Add a little, do a little shake up, boss. We're getting scuffed because all this Trumpism. Let's go. All right, it's time to get down, though. Time to boogie down. Time to boogie down, baby. Let's get it. Come on. Oh. Another day, one day less of the Trump admin. I mean, that actually feels like pretty good news, doesn't it? To just think that there's one less day of the Trump admin for us to deal with. Just wanna be free. Yeah. Come on. Oh. you, Trumpy! You fucking piece of shit! Free, yeah! Fuck you, Trumpy! Free, yeah! Hey. I will see you guys tomorrow! Thank you and stay radiant! Good night!
I just wanna change the world. I just want the perfect girl. I don't wanna hang around, I'd rather be found. It gets better, I wonder, my pleasure together. Everyone's waiting, anticipating. Change the world, but I'm not gonna wait my turn. I don't ever want to come down, I'd rather be found. It gets better,